Hiya peeps. Now I've done a video before on supply and demand on you know how Nintendo never have enough stuff. They never have enough Mario games, even though they know how much everybody likes Mario. They just can't print off enough discs in time, so everybody has to pre-order them and pay full price. Well, this Christmas I just, you know, made a little bit of note of that. The packaging's getting silly now, obviously, because people have less and less respect for, you know, sort of property. If I ain't bought it, it don't matter if it's broke, sort of thing. So people have to like really cram things in and make sure that they're not going to get busted before they can sell them and get their numbers for them. Now obviously the worst packaging in the world is that sort of like plastic stuff that you can't even get scissors through. And in there we got our little wireless controller. We got a family Xbox for Christmas. And after I'd managed to get through all this plastic in the thing, found all these. Look at this. 8 of them. Now there were originally 9, but one of them's in English, so we've kept that one. But these are, I don't even understand what half these languages are because I'm not very worldly wise. But that's a heck of a lot of paper, wouldn't you think? You know, to chuck away. They're quite. Let's have a look inside. So they're quite weighted, each one. So that's like, you're going to throw that much paper away times 8, and you can't help that. Now we're told to reduce, reuse, recycle, as Bob the Builder would say. And he also says yes we can, but somebody nicked that off him, didn't they? Good old Bob. Go Bob. But basically this is just, you have no choice. I have to throw this away because it's not even in my language. I have no use for these pieces of paper. I have to like make something out of this paper. I have to do something with it. I either have to throw it away, feel guilty for it going on landfills, or give it in the recycling. Which, you know what I mean, what's the point? It's alright saying, yes, well, we'll recycle them, but this, you know, recycling stuff, it damages the environment in its own. And the reason that they have to put this many in is because they don't know where the bloody thing's going to be sold, where it's going to be shipped off to. They just make them all and make sure that everyone's identical for, you know, it's completely generic for wherever it's going, it'll be understood there. And so whoever it is has got to throw away that much. Now, Xbox controllers, as you'd imagine, there's quite a few of those sold, especially at Christmas. So that is one heck of a... that's just ridiculous, man. Also, another thing that had that many pieces of paper in was this. Now this is called an Annie Powell's, and they got these on reduced in August. They were, I'm not quite sure how much they were, whether they were £8 something or whether they were a £5. But we went down the road and got them from the pound shop. How can they sell them for £1 when they're worth like 15 quid, you may ask? Who knows? Because the numbers. But this had as many pieces of paper in it as the wireless controller. And it just sort of, the little dog, it'll come up and at you, and it'll go off and look at its little kennel. But bugger all. I am glad I only spent about, well actually I spent 2, because I've got one for each of my little boys. But my point is, why can't we just say, right, we have this quality product, how many of you want them? Oh, everybody wants one. Right, we'll go out, we'll make this quality product until everybody needs one. And then the people who are making that quality product can make a different quality product for people who need a different quality product. Why does it all have to be? Because the amount of that stuff that will be chucked away will be faulty, be sent back, blah de blah, because the standards these days don't have to be quality. It's a throwaway society we live in, and it's just, oh, ugh, please, let's do something about this crap, because it's just ridiculous now. It is absolutely ridiculous. You know, our bin was full to the brim on Christmas Day. We, like, literally, you know, we've been sort of backed up. We've been borrowing the lady up the road's bin who lets us borrow her bin and her mum's bin and whatever. And the cardboard that we've chucked away, it's just ridiculous. And there's so much stuff that's still sitting there in warehouses all over the place because people have misanticipated demand and they've got too much of it. CDs, for very good example, you know, they make thousands of CDs just in case anybody wants to buy one. Why do that? Why make things just in case somebody wants to buy them? Spend a fortune of earthly resources and manpower trying to get that product sold. Why not spend the earthly resources and manpower on making a bloody good product, then saying, look everybody, we've got a great big, really good product, how many of you want one? And then making that many, and then if those people that have got one decide they don't want it, they gift it on to somebody else and not just chuck it in the bin. Okay, that's probably a little bit here, there and everywhere, but hope it made a little bit of sense. Take care, bye.